Look at them. So happy. So proud. That American V8 rumble. That German luxury badge. That Japanese reliability. That feeling that you finally made it. You want to know what's about to park next to all of them in the grocery store parking lot and completely ruin their vibe? This. A car from a company your mama literally cannot pronounce. And guess what? You're probably gonna buy it. In fact, how Chinese cars will be your next car. Let's get into it. Okay, let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. The only thing most of us know about Chinese cars is from that grainy video from 2010 of a crash test where the car folded up like a lawn chair. That was their Great Wall phase, literally and figuratively. But guys, that was like 15 years ago. That's the automotive equivalent of still judging you for your MySpace profile picture with the neon scene hair. They learned, they evolved, and oh boy did they come back swinging. They didn't just get better. They went from making soda cans on wheels to making Tesla Model 3's angsty, more talented cousin. How? 3 words. Skip the line. While Ford and GM were spending billions trying to keep the internal combustion engine on life support, and Germany was perfecting the sound of a door closing, China was playing a completely different game. They looked at the entire 100-year-old auto industry and said, nah, we're not doing that. The old playbook, start with gas engines, spend 50 years making them reliable, then maybe think about electric. The China playbook, go straight to electric. No baggage, no old factories to retool, just full send into the future. And the best part, they control the entire freaking battery supply chain. It's like showing up to a barbecue and owning the farm the cow came from. Companies like CATL and BYD are the battery makers, so their cars are cheaper, and they have the best tech. See that? While we're still arguing about plug types, they're just swapping the battery faster than you can order a coffee. It's insane. So they're electric and cheap. Big deal, right? Wrong. This is where it gets scary for the legacy brands. Chinese cars aren't just appliances. They're rolling iPads with seats. Your dad's BMW has a 10-inch screen and he's proud of it. This Chinese SUV has a screen that unrolls across the entire dashboard like a freaking red carpet for your apps. It's got a fridge. It's got massaging seats. It has a built-in karaoke system for traffic jams. It's not a car, it's an entertainment lounge that happens to get you to soccer practice. They figured out that for 90% of people, a car isn't about the joy of driving or heritage. It's about not being bored while you're stuck in traffic, and they are winning that game hard. Okay, you're thinking, I get it. They're cool, but I'm not buying a car from Alibaba. And that's where you're wrong. They have a 5-step plan for your wallet. 1. Conquer the developing world first. They're already the kings there. It's practice. Think of it like a video game. You don't start on the final boss. You grind on the lower levels, get better gear, level up, and then you take on the big challenge. For China, the final boss is Europe and North America. The grinding levels are everywhere else. 2. Become the value king in Europe. They'll start in countries that love EVs, like Norway, and work their way down. They'll be the good enough but way cheaper option. The European car buyer is savvy. They love their legacy brands, but they also feel the squeeze of inflation. They want a nice car, but they're not necessarily made of money. Enter the Chinese playbook, the value blitzkrieg. How do you become the value king? First, you don't start in Germany or France. That's suicide. You start where the people are already prepped and ready for you. You start in Norway. Norway is the perfect Trojan horse. The government offers insane incentives for EVs. The people are rich, environmentally conscious, and obsessed with tech. They don't care about brand heritage, they care about functionality and innovation. So Chinese brands like NIO, BYD, and XPeng went there first. They got their 5-star Euro NCAP safety ratings. They built a reputation for being awesome in snow and having an incredible range. They use Norway as their shiny, successful European showroom. If it works in Norway, it must be good, right? Next will be the more cars for your Europe tactic. This is the killer move. Let's play a game. For 35,000 euros, what do you get? From a legacy automaker, you get a car, maybe with cloth seats and a small screen. But with this money, you can buy a fucking damn cool car. You get the fully loaded, top-of-the-line, every option-checked experience. It's not even a competition on paper. For a family on a budget, this isn't a choice. It's a no-brainer. You're not paying for the badge on the hood. You're paying for the tech, comfort, and space inside. And you're keeping 10,000 euros in your pocket. That's a family vacation. And the fix the fear tactic, the 7-year warranty. But wait, I hear you. What about reliability? What if it breaks? I don't know this brand. The Chinese automakers knew you'd say that. So they did something genius. They looked European consumers dead in the eye and said, "Oh, you're scared? Here, hold this." And they dropped a 7-year, 150,000-kilometer warranty on the table. This is a psychological masterstroke. That warranty isn't just for the car. It's a warranty for your peace of mind. It completely neutralizes the #1 objection. It's them saying, "We believe in our product so much, we'll guarantee it for longer than you'll probably own it." How can you argue with that? 3. Build factories everywhere. They'll build cars in Mexico to sell to Americans with 0 import tariffs. It's a legal loophole big enough to drive a truck through. A Chinese truck. The absolute masterstroke in their global takeover playbook isn't just exporting cars, it's building factories everywhere. They're strategically placing manufacturing hubs in key locations like Thailand, Brazil, Hungary, and, most shrewdly, Mexico. Why? To become a local manufacturer. This brilliant move instantly sidesteps massive import tariffs, slashes delivery costs and times, gets their cars labeled, "Made in your country here" to soothe nationalist concerns, and creates local jobs that make governments love them. It's a geopolitical chess move that transforms them from foreign invaders into local employers, all while building a global supply chain that is ruthlessly efficient and virtually unstoppable. 4. Wait for your current car to die. Your Civic won't last forever. When it croaks, the cheapest, most feature-packed option on the market will be from BYD or Geely. Your wallet will override your pride. 5. The phone strategy. Remember when we said, "I'll never have a Chinese phone"? Then Huawei got good. Then OnePlus. Then Xiaomi. Now they're awesome. Cars are next. It's history repeating itself. Addressing the haters, the real problems. Now, it's not all rainbows and built-in karaoke machines. There are real issues. Safety? Those 5-star Euro NCAP ratings are legitimate, but what about long-term reliability? We don't know yet. Data privacy? Yeah, that's a huge red flag that governments are freaking out about. And the biggest hurdle, brand snobbery. Are you really going to pull up to the club and abide and say it with a straight face? But remember, people said the same thing about Hyundai and Kia 20 years ago. Now they're crushing it. Perception changes fast when the product is undeniably good. So, will your next car have a name you can't pronounce and a built-in fridge? Probably not the next car, but the one after that? The math is just too simple. More tech plus lower price equal to inevitable victory. It won't happen because you suddenly develop a burning desire to own a Chinese car. It will happen because the math will become impossible to ignore. It will happen when you're car shopping online and the algorithm shows you a car with every feature you want: the panoramic sunroof, the massaging seats, the 500-mile range, the insane sound system, for $15,000 less than the established brand next to it. And that little voice in your head will say, "But do I really need to pay extra just for the badge?" The automotive world is about to get a whole lot more interesting, a whole lot more techy, and a whole lot more Chinese. So start practicing your pronunciation now. Say it with me. X-E-ing. Xiong. Forget it. You'll just tell it to open the sunroof with your voice anyway. Let me know in the comments. Would you rock a Chinese car, or are you still loyal to the old guards? Debate below.